Before we start the game development, let's talk about the game development process. The process will guide you from the idea generation until the project close. There are many factors you need to consider before you jump into game development. Of course, the first thing is what you intend to do. So here it comes to the idea generation. But it is not enough in a game development world. You need a detailed plan of action in which you have considered all the possibilities and pitfalls you might encounter throughout the course of the project. Now we talk about the idea. The game industry is very competitive where new games always try to outdo the old. So it is important that your idea should be as original as possible. And what difference that you have made in your game to make it more interesting. And also which part is your focus? Is it on the gameplay or the game's graphics or even the artificial intelligence, or we call it as AI? Game graphics have become more sophisticated. But this is not the only factor to attract players. You have to come up your own way to make the game fun and playable. And this can be done by creating storyboard or the storyline for the gameplay. Now, you need to form a team. Ask yourself, what are the things that you need in a game? Graphics, sound, animation, and also storyboard or storyteller. So you know who you need in your team. And every team member should have their own skill set to complement each other. You must know their capabilities and define clearly on the role. For example, if you know yourself is good at creating computer graphics, then you would probably go for the graphic designing instead of doing the game programming. But in many cases, a person might have cross duty if he or she is talented in multiple areas. After the team is formed, then you may need to revisit your idea. Come up with a storyboard of the game. Draw the game flow on how to start and end the game. Then, you will need to create a production schedule to indicate when is the starting point and when is the end. During the production, it is good to monitor the progress schedule. You don't want to have a project that runs forever. Then, you need to maintain the schedule and to foresee the project rollout date. Another concern is to gather the resources. You may need to find graphics, animation, and sounds for your game. And then, after you have all these elements, you need to integrate them into your games. In these cases, we will use Game Salad Creator for the development and to integrate all these elements into the game. After the development, you want to make sure that your game is free from error. So now you are in the software testing cycle. There are two types of testing: alpha testing and beta testing. Alpha testing is conducted within the development team. For example, you have 5 persons are working in the same project. So in alpha testing, five of you may become the game tester for the project. And then for beta testing is conducted out of the development team. For example, you have friends or colleagues who are working in another project. Then they can be your beta tester. Or the other way, you may select potential end users to test on the game. Then you collect their feedbacks and make enhancements or corrections from there. Lastly is the project release. Choose the platform where you want to deliver your game. In Game Salad Creator, you can choose either to publish your game on iOS or Android platform. When everything is done, then it is the time to close the project. I hope this introduction will give you the brief idea on game development process. And we will go to the next session, which is the installation of Game Salad Creator. Thank you.